Interesting. It's interesting how when from transitioning from hard to soft, how you use different muscles and then your control and timing kind of slips around. It's very interesting. I'll keep working on that. 95 BPM. Well, right now I'm on 100 and we're just experimenting and pushing the envelope. And it's good to note that my fingers are starting to feel like they're greasing up, you know. It feels like they're flowing. And I don't think it's to do necessarily with because I'm getting faster. I think it's because I've been practicing it for almost an hour now. And so I'm getting into the flow of it. Well, it's worth noting that when the record button is on the camera, I play worse than when it's off. So I imagine subconsciously it puts a little bit of pressure when you're videoing yourself. Anyway, that's all psychology. It's interesting how it's starting to come through. I've actually only sat on double-decker snaps or finger snaps probably like 5 times since I started learning, and no more than 5 to 15 minutes at a time. And I was trying to practice them kind of straight without any groove, and then in the lesson Raquy was saying it's much better to incorporate it within a rhythm, and she's absolutely right. It's much better to have it in a rhythm. It's kind of boring to kind of sit there, and it's kind of uninspiring to sit there going like, it's kind of, you know, whatever. It tires me out, but it's nice to be in the groove. 105. I started to feel the groove leaving my root chakra, if you want to speak in chakra terms. I don't even know if it's a chakra, but it feels like it, and going up into my head. So I want to at least keep the connection at the root. Interesting. I find I have to be much more conscious about relaxing now that I'm getting to the edge of my capability with speed. So I'm having to relax even more and breathe more consciously. I'm going to keep pushing the envelope. I'm going to go to 110. It seems that the faster we go, the more sense the groove makes. Like I'm kind of hearing the ring, like doom, taka 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 doom, taka 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 doom, taka taka doom, taka 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 doom. It's good, you know, on 8, like doom, taka 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 doom, taka 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 doom, taka taka doom, taka 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 doom, taka 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 doom, taka taka. It's nice. It's so my soul and my spirit is starting to sing with it now. It's getting faster. It could also be that the momentum is giving me less emphasis on the control. So it could be that I'm just in this place with the speed where momentum is overtaking my need for control, because somehow maybe there's a small percent chance that I'm throwing it out there. You know how you throw it out there and it just rolls, you know, and you're not necessarily controlling it. Like, you know, like you're not controlling it, you're just kind of throwing it out there, like. So it might not be that I'm trying to consciously like go like. I'm trying to be conscious of not throwing it out there, but it's at that particular tempo where it's easy to just kind of throw it out there, and miraculously it's in some kind of time. Well, anyway. It also helps, I think, when your spirit is in the groove, when you're feeling the groove and you're dancing with the groove. I think that also helps with keeping the rhythm. It's almost like you're thinking about it less because you're just flowing with it. 120 BPM. Take a breath. Woo. Wow. It's getting there. I think I just need to take a minute.